Over-the-road tractor-trailer driver J.P. Betzel said he had just gotten home after a long 10-hour drive from South Carolina, ready to relax, when he got a phone call from a family member.
They had contacted me late evening on a Friday, something they rarely do, and had it not been for that phone call, I would have been home alone.
After talking with his family on the phone, Betzel decided to go over to their house. But once he got there, he tells me, he started to feel uneasy.
It was like a flash went off on the left side of my head, on my eye, and my left side went numb. And it was like the proverbial sleepy hand. And I recall just shaking my hand like, what is going on?
At the time, Betzel said he had no idea these were signs of a stroke.
I then proceeded trying to do what we were all doing, getting together, talking, and it just didn't feel right.
Luckily, his family was with him for the next few hours, but his symptoms only got worse. Betzel says he began to have no feeling in his right arm, and that's when him and his family realized he needed to go to the emergency room. When he got there, doctors told him he was having a mild stroke.
My initial reaction to it all was this isn't happening to me, especially with something as serious as a stroke.
What Betzel went through isn't uncommon. Actually, the National Institute of Health says strokes become more common in your 60s, and the risk of a stroke doubles every decade after the age of 55. But how can someone spot a stroke? UPMC says they use the acronym Be Fast to help you remember.
A lot of times people ignore the dizziness or off balance. People can mistake that for like a common vertigo. A lot of people too, sometimes with the speech, someone might sound drunk or be mistaken for sounding drunk when they're really having a stroke, or confusion as well. So that feeling like you can't get your words out or maybe saying things that are inappropriate for the situation could be a stroke sign.
And although strokes are more common when you get older, it can happen in young people too. That's why UPMC doctor Lawrence Watts says how you treat your body now matters in the long run.
A stroke can happen to anyone at any age. I think a lot of younger people kind of ignore big risk factors they have, especially smoking. And nicotine use is really common among younger people.
And what you eat and drink matters too.
Me personally, I've put down the fries and picked up chef salads. So, and my carbonation intake has been reduced. I always drank plenty of water, but now I'm not even picking up a carbonated drink.
Betzel says after a month off the road and getting recertified, he is back to driving, but is more mindful than ever.
Because I'm making the necessary changes and arrangements to sustain on the road and out and about.
He also says the stroke was a wake-up call, and he's hoping his story helps someone else recognize the signs before it's too late.
And govern yourself accordingly, as a teacher told me long ago. And it's just be mindful of your body. It's the only one we have.